vicious strikers in the UFC today.
The quickest, the fastest hands in UFC history.
Oh, he hurt him! He hurt him! Oh, my goodness! Vitor Belfort trying to become the first man to defeat Anderson Silva in the octagon.
The greatest fighter in the world has finally met his match.
Oh, my! Anderson the Spider Silva. That's how fast Vitor can end fights. Vitor Belfort! As dangerous as any man on the planet.
Also, former champions Rich Franklin and Forrest Griffin will battle it out. While the unstoppable John Jones and the undefeated Ryan Bader fight for control of the light heavyweight ranks. Bud Light presents UFC 126, Silva versus Belfort. Live tomorrow night, only on pay-per-view.
UFC fans, we welcome you to the Mandalay Bay Event Center and the official weigh-ins for UFC 126, Silva versus Belfort. We'd like to send out a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members and thank our UFC sponsors. Bud Light, here we go. Tap Out, an expression of combat known worldwide, now available at tapout.com. And the only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley Davidson. And now, to get the official weigh-ins for UFC 126 underway, here is Joe Rogan.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the weigh-ins. We got a sick card for you guys tomorrow night. Ariane, Brittany, and Chantella. The UFC Octagon girls. Lorenzo Fertitta. Dana White. Without him, none of this would be possible. Dana's friend, Jacoby. Joe Silva, matchmaker extraordinaire. Bruce Bumper, the voice of the Octagon. Burt Watson, one of my best friends. Let's get this party started. UFC 126 is sold out, but there will be a closed circuit screening in the Islander Ballroom here at Mandalay Bay. Tickets are available at the box office near Mandalay Bay Sportsbook. First fight in the welterweight division, Kenny Robertson versus Mike Pierce. First up on the scale, Kenny Robertson. 170. And his opponent, Mike Pierce. $172 for Mr. Pierce. Uh-oh, bust out the towel, bitches. Still 172. Mike Pierce has to lose 1 pound. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Robertson and Mike Pierce. Next up in the light heavyweight division, Ricardo Romero versus Kyle Kingsbury. a scale, Ricardo Romero. 205. And his opponent, Kyle Kingsbury. That's a hell of a fanny pack. He's got two fanny packs. One of them has his dignity inside. For Mr. Kingsbury. Ricardo Romero and Kyle Kingsbury, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the lightweight division, Gabe Rudiger versus Paul Taylor. For Mr. Rudiger. And his opponent, relentless Paul Taylor. $156 for Mr. Taylor. Gabe Rudiger and Paul Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, this fight will be shown live on Facebook in the bantamweight division. Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson versus Kid Yamamoto. First up on the scale, Demetrius Johnson. $136 for Mighty Mouse. And his opponent, please welcome to the UFC, Kid Yamamoto. For Mr. Yamamoto. Demetrius Johnson and Kid Yamamoto, ladies and gentlemen. The next fights will be shown live on Spike TV, Starting off in the featherweight division, Michihiro Omigawa versus Chad Money Mendez. For Mr. Omigawa. And his opponent, Chad Mendez. $146 for Mr. Mendez. Michihiro Omigawa and Chad Mendez, ladies and gentlemen, live on Spike TV. Next up, also live on Spike TV in the lightweight division, Paul Telly's Kelly versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Up on the scale.